Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Warrior Code International and our new concept, Warrior Walk. In this concept, we will be interviewing a fighter every week. We will be walking along the beach, having deep and meaningful conversations about the youth of the fighter, about his goals and dreams, about his passion for combat sports, about him as a person, not only inside the ring, but also outside of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Warrior Walk. Marats, thank you very much for taking the time.
Thank you.
We are here at Surin Beach in Thailand, in Phuket.
Yep.
We met each other in the gym here
Yes.
a couple of days ago. I was impressed. You've got 160 amateur fights and 6 professional fights. That's absolutely insane. How old were you when you started with combat sports?
I've been doing this since I was 6. Now I'm about to turn 19, so it's gonna be 13 years. 13 years since I'm in martial arts.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's pretty average for amateur fighters who do this for this long is to have about 150 fights in amateurs. It's pretty average.
Wow.
A lot of boxers have 300 or more fights. So
Yeah, but still, we can take a walk on the beach side. Yeah, but still, I mean, 160 fights. You were raised in Russia. You're a Latvian, but you were raised in Russia, right?
I lived in Russia for a long time, yes, but I was born, and last 3 years before I came to Thailand, I lived in Latvia.
Okay. Could you tell me, Russia, because we people think, oh, Russia is a very tough place. What is it like to live in Russia?
It is because a lot of hungry guys who also want to reach big heights, they are in Russia, and we all compete on one stage, and that's why Russian fighters are really good, really good.
Okay. But when you started with the sport, what was the reason that you started? Why did you start at 6 years old?
Actually, when I started, I didn't think about something global, something big. My parents just enrolled me in Taekwondo gym. It was a school sport hall. Yeah, so I just wouldn't sit home, so I can be healthy kid. And gradually, I started to win some competitions, to progress, and gradually, it became like passion. And now I do it also for my soul and for career.
But what was the moment when you realized, okay, this is a big passion of mine. I love doing this. I want to make a career out of this.
I think it happened maybe 4 years ago, maybe when I was 14. I won some of big amateur competitions, and gradually me and my father started thinking about this, that I can reach big heights in professional.
Okay, but in many cases, parents are not happy when their kid starts competing in combat sports.
Yeah.
Very often parents say, oh, it's too dangerous, you get kicked in the head, you get punched in the head. But your father stimulates you, he likes it. So could you tell me, what is his opinion on you becoming a professional fighter?
My mother told me exactly what you said. She doesn't like it. Yeah, even today, when I'm professional, when I can get money from this, she doesn't like it. I think every mom, but my dad was always like what I do. He support me a lot, help me a lot, even today, and I appreciate it so much.
Okay, and are you here with your father here in Thailand?
No, my father in my home country in Latvia.
Okay,
Yeah.
but tell me, you are only 18 years old. You are on the other side of the world. Maybe we can go a bit this way for a little pause so that we can see the back of the beautiful water behind us. But so you're only 18 years old. You're still in puberty, on paper at least.
Yeah.
What is it like to be here on the other side of the world without your father and without your mother, I believe?
You know, you get used to it. I understand that I can improve myself here, that I can develop what I love, and my father understands this. My mother understands the same, so it's not a big deal. We are in touch every day. We texting, chatting, so it's not a big problem.
Okay, but tell me, at your age, 18, most boys and girls, they go to clubs, they want to party, they want to do crazy stuff. But you also do crazy stuff, but in
Yeah.
the ring. So do you sometimes feel like, hey, but I'm missing out. I also want to go to the parties. I also want to have that fun.
I have parties, but probably it's not like you're not getting drunk. You don't drink something. You just have fun, dance. I like to dance, so for me, parties like this.
Okay, but now you're 18. You've already fought many times as an amateur, 6 times as a professional. What is your purpose? What do you want to achieve?
Right now, I want to gain experience in professional because amateur and professional sports are very different. I would like to fight in Japan, probably in Europe, gain experience, and then go to one championship. And of course, my long-term goal is to claim one world title. But I understand that I share this goal with so many tough, hungry guys, and I have to do something every day.
I have to compliment you on your English because you speak very good English,
Thank
very
you,
very
thank
good
you.
English. But is the goal to become a champion in Muay Thai, in kickboxing, in MMA? Which sport?
Now I prefer kickboxing. I started with Muay Thai in 11 years old, but actually I don't really love wrestling. I don't love clinching. I'm striking. I'm striking person. So I would like to develop in kickboxing.
All right, but the mecca of kickboxing is the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there? Would you be open to go there to get a training camp?
As I said before, I would like to fight worldwide. I would like to fight in Asia, in Europe. So yeah, of course, I
Okay.
would like to. I would like to, but I've never been in Netherlands.
I have to ask you, at the moment you're only 18, so you're still not in your manpower. You know,
Yeah.
you still need to grow,
Yeah.
you will get stronger, but you fight with men.
Yeah, yeah.
So how does your power compare to the power of a grown man?
You know, it's okay because you don't fight with men like superstars like Hero Tank. Of course, I'm probably not ready to fight these guys, but when we talk about men who started uh, not not that soon as me, so we can compete on the same stage, and it's okay.
Okay, and you said you want to become a one championship champion.
Yeah.
But what do you think? What do you need to improve in your game in order to get to one championship?
You have to improve everything. When you get on a stage like this and you have goals like this, you have to you have to be smart, you have to be strong, you have to be fast, you have to be everything at the same time, because a lot of people, there is so much guys, so many guys who also want to do this, and you have to be better at everything.
Yeah, but if you look at your own game, obviously we trained yesterday, we did a little bit of sparring. You were very fast, in my opinion, very technical, always looking very carefully. But what, for the people who've never seen you fight,
Yeah.
what kind of fighter are you?
What kind? I think I'm more a smart fighter. I'm more smart fighter. I'm about to show this, punch this, and here. I mean, and I like to outsmart opponents. So I think this kind.
You know what I noticed about you yesterday when we did the sparring? For example, I had one good combination, and you were like, "Oh, that's a good one." You kind of remembered what I did and
Yeah.
just took it. You know, you stole the combination.
Actually, I didn't stole the combination because my coach always gives this to me. You throw jab and then you turn jab into hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know this, but it's you landed and yeah, I told you it was very good.
But what I mean is, you learn all the time. I notice that you're trying to learn, from your opponent. You don't try to win in
Yeah.
the sparring. You try to learn. and
Yeah,
you're
of course.
extremely technical.
Yeah.
I suggest that we continue walking, and we have to be careful, Patrick, because I don't want you to fall
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
But anyways, tell me, you're very young. Most boys at your age, they get very easily nervous. Mentally they're not there yet.
Yep.
But you step in the ring and you face grown men. How do you prepare yourself mentally before a fight?
As I said, I'm in this business for almost 13 years, so I prepare it myself for the whole life, not just like 1 or 2 years ago, but whole life. So I'm ready for this. I've been doing this since 6 years old. It's big part of my life, and I don't have to prepare additionally myself to this.
Okay, and let's say you're about to fight and you've got maybe 1 hour before the fight, you're sitting in the dressing room.
Yeah.
What emotions do you go through before the fight?
Actually, you of course a little bit worried every time before the fight, but I knew what I did on training. I knew that I did my best in the gym, and it gives me power, it gives me confidence to go to the ring.
Patrick, a little bit careful here. I don't want you to fall. It's very important. Yes.
And then
yeah.
now I'm gonna do my best, and that's why I'm not overstressed about going to fight.
Okay. So you work very, very hard in the training process,
Yep.
which gives you confidence before the fight.
Yep.
But could you explain to me, when you step in that ring, and let's say your opponent is on the other end of the ring, and he's staring at you, you're staring
Yeah.
at him, you're about to fight.
Yeah.
What goes through your mind in these last moments?
I think you trying to remember everything you did, everything you talk about with your coach about tactics, but as going ranks, you forget you can forget everything and just what your body remember. So something like this.
Okay. So your instincts are very, very important.
Yep.
Can you tell me, many fighters they need to get hit hard to wake up.
Yep.
Other fighters they're sharp from the very beginning. What is your case?
Most of the time, I start my best work maybe in second round, but last fights, I think it was good, even in the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, but I need time. You need to get used to the opponent, to the ring, because it's always different.
Would you also say that that's maybe because of the fact that you are a fighter who tries to outsmart the opponent? So maybe you take the first round to study the opponent and then you apply your technique.
Yeah, 100%. If I would just fight, so probably I wouldn't need this time to get used to the opponent. Yep.
What, in your opinion, what is the most difficult style to fight against? Because you're a very big technician. I mean, you throw high kicks like a jab.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen anything like that. I saw you on the back. You throw a high kick just like this. It's so easy for you.
Yep.
But what is the most difficult style to fight against?
I think the most difficult style when your opponent always go forward. You need to move. You need to fool him, and of course, it requires so much power, so much energy. And I think these guys are kind that very, very hard to fight.
Okay, maybe we can stop for 1 minute just here again, show the beautiful sea, because it's a sunny day. We don't get too many at the moment. It's raining season.
Yeah.
But could you tell me? So, imagine that you win a fight. I mean, you can easily imagine that because you've done it many times. But when you win a fight with a knockout, for example,
Yeah.
what kind of feeling is that?
I would say like that. It's for me, it's the best feeling you can get in this life. When you won the fight, you was preparing for this for a long time. You won, especially with, as you said, with knockout, and you go down from the ring. You get congratulations from many people. Yeah, you can post all the videos, and you know it's the best feeling for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you've also lost, not many times, actually
Yeah.
very, very few times, but you have lost.
Yeah.
What is that like?
No, it's always said, but for my mentality, for my position, it's just the part of this journey. If you want to win, you have to lose sometimes. Probably not every time in the ring, but on the sparring session, on the training, in the life, because it makes you stronger. Every time you lost, not only in the ring but in the life, it makes you stronger.
What I noticed yesterday when we were sparring is you focus a lot on technique.
Yep.
But you know, there are many gyms where fighters basically go to war with each other.
Yeah.
They get very hard shots on the head, very hard kicks.
Yeah.
What is your opinion about hard sparring?
Hard sparring, I think it have to be in your training process, because after this sparring you go to the real fight, and you know what it is, what it is to get hard kick or hard punch. So it doesn't have to be every day, because you're probably gonna be injured after few sessions, but it have to be. It have to be sometimes, especially with professional fighters,
Okay. Yeah, well, as you said, if you're a professional fighter, you need to spar hard. In my case, for example, as a journalist, I just try to have fun and learn a little bit.
Yeah.
Could you tell me, and maybe we can...
You probably don't need this. You probably don't need this.
I don't need it
You
at all.
have to do it for fun. If it's fun for you to spar hard, it's okay, but you have to find the same person who shares this idea with you.
Exactly, yeah. Let's focus on you, because the interview is about you.
Yep.
We know that you are a very good fighter, young prospect, talented,
Thank you.
a lot of experience. But what can you tell us about yourself outside the ring? So, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do apart from fighting?
You know, I think I'm very calm person. I've never fight on the street like this, because I don't like it. I don't like to have a fight outside at the ring. So I play guitar. I like to sing. I like to dance, something like that. And just a few weeks ago, I ordered, a flute. Flute.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I want to start playing flute. And this is my hobbies. This is what gives me.
Wow.
This is what gives me power in the ring and help me to focus on something else.
How often do you play the guitar?
Almost every day.
Really?
Every day. Yeah.
Do you know Artyom Bakitov, the
Yeah,
kickboxer?
yeah, of course, of
He's
course.
also actually
Yeah.
a very good guitar player.
Because music is very good for your brain, so it gives me advantage.
Yeah.
When
Careful, Patrick, please, careful. I need you alive. Maybe we can go that way, take a seat for a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But yes, music gives you energy.
It gives me not only energy, but I think it develops my brain, and I have advantage doing this.
I mean, we can just sit
Yeah.
there, for a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, sure.
Okay, that's very interesting, because combat sports, we know that they're very hard. It's always
Yes.
about who's the
Yeah.
bigger man.
Yeah.
Let's put it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
But you just mentioned that you have a very artistic hobby, actually. Maybe we can take a seat here. I'm gonna sit there. I've got a couple of last questions. Then we can enjoy a drink, and then you have to train. I know.
Yeah.
Let's say a perfect world. Imagine a perfect world.
Yeah.
How does it play out for you? Where do you end up as a fighter?
In my perfect world, of course, for me, perfect, as I said, to gain experience worldwide, to see countries. So it's not only my goal to fight. I also want to see as many countries as I can, to see the world, and gradually going to one championship, won the title, and that's it. And
Okay. Yeah.
if it happens, I would be probably so happy.
Okay, I'm gonna use that microphone because your one is a little bit far, I guess.
Yep.
But how much are you willing to sacrifice in order to make this happen, that dream? How much will you sacrifice in order to make this a reality?
I don't know how we can count it, but actually I'm ready to give as much as I need to, because 12 years behind, and I just can't give up right now, and I will give as much as I need to.
Okay. And what would you say, for example, to a fighter who is to a little kid,
Yeah.
a 6-year-old kid who also starts with combat sports? What advice would you give so that that kid could go through those years in a healthy way, so that he doesn't get damaged? You know, what's your best piece of advice?
First of all, I think my advice is to love what you do, because without loving what you do, you can get nothing. You will not achieve big dreams, big goals. So love what you do. There are gonna be always hard times, losses, injuries, but it's all part of your life, of this sport, and everything makes you stronger. I think if I wouldn't do sport, I would be, of course, another person. And just do what you love. Do what you love.
And what would you say? What did this sport give you as a person? What, in terms of character, how did your character change because of this game?
Of course, it gives you strong mentality. You're ready to face problems. You're ready to face hard times, because this sport always gives you hard times. And of course, it makes your body stronger. So strong, you can become stronger mentally and physically.
Okay. And let's say that that's my last question. Imagine that me and you speak 1 year from now. So in September next year,
Yeah.
what will you tell me? What have you achieved as a fighter?
In 1 year,
Yes.
I would like to tell you that I fought several times in K1 in Japan. I fought in Europe, and probably I'm about to join one of the biggest stages.
Okay.
I would love to say that.
I truly hope you achieve that. Thank you very much for the time. I know you're a busy man. You train twice a day out of camp and 3 times a day in camp. So insane. I appreciate the time and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Us.